All right, my people, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. Welcome back to Critics News on another edition. Una don already know how we take the do am. As we take see the matter so now, so we take the talk am. Let's dive into the reason why we're here today, being the 21st of May 2022. Those of you who never follow us on our social media handles, please you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. So you'll be getting our update regularly. The name has always remained the same at Critics News on all the social media handles. So let's go straight. Now we are going to be talking about the suit for indigenous people of Nigeria to decide whether they want to continue to stay in Nigeria. Don't forget that years back, I think was it last year or so, that the coalition of northern groups, CNG, something like that, filed a suit concerning referendum for people to decide whether they want to continue to stay in this country or not. So that suit was heard yesterday, being the 20th of May 2022, and the result has come out. So here is a video concerning that very issue. Everybody went there to speak for themselves, and what the job people went to talk about was about boundary, that they made it categorically clear that they are not part of Biafra. So I think we need to move on rather than dragging people who are not interested. Like I've always said, every time that I've reiterated that we can only go with people who are interested. This trying to convince people how their great grandfathers has become our brothers and sisters and all that is not going to work. It's a dead on arrival to me. That's what I think. Okay, so now the suit has been heard and they have postponed it to another date. Now, update on the referendum suit at Federal High Court in Abuja. The ongoing referendum suit introduced by the Coalition of Northern Groups, CNG, in a bid to let every nation in Nigeria make decision on whether to leave Nigeria or stay, has just concluded its hearing at the Federal High Court today, being 20th May 2022. That was yesterday. The presiding judge, Justice Inyangepu, has given attention to the suit by granting requests by various lawyers who arrived at the court to represent their nations. Nations including the Igbo nation. Did you hear that? The Igbo nation. I'm not sure whether anybody went here with Biafra. I did not see that. Including the Igbo nation, Ijaw nation, Ijaw came out, they said them be nation, Yoruba nation, Arewa nation, and etc. were all duly represented. Don't forget that the last time they had this suit, some people came late to join in a bid to request for their own federation. So as it is right now, all of them, everyone who was supposed to be in that particular suit to make it happen was there, duly represented by their legal councils. Now, the ungranting application joining the Igbo nation as a defendant in a referendum case, the court adjourned the hearing to 20th October 2022 for further hearing and judgment. Victor Onweremadu, Esquire, Felix Jonathan, and other lawyers, including an Igbo elder, were there to represent the Igbo nation. So I did not understand what we are doing, a kind of confusion to me, because if you look at this right up here, what we had, I never even saw anywhere where Biafra was mentioned. So what we heard was Igbo nation, Igbo nation, Igbo nation. And I'm like, wow, this Igbo nation, which means that maybe, I don't know, Igbo nation, whether na Biafra or but Ijaw people came out. So I don't know where boundary of Ijaw people is. I don't know the particular place where they have their own boundary. Anyways, let me play you the video of what transpired in the court yesterday so you can get to hear properly and have a view and hear from the lawyers too. But meanwhile, they said that the Naira has lost its value, okay, in usage. So now the Naira might not have the lower denominations again. We might be having only maybe starting from 100 naira upwards. That is the valuable money in Nigeria now. 50 naira is no longer valuable in Nigeria. It is now valueless. What we want now is 100 naira. Meanwhile, in Europe, they are still using the lowest denomination, the lowest. We are still using kobo. If it were to be in naira, we are still using kobo as I speak to you now. This is in Europe here. We are still using, this is 1 cent. This is 1 cent. You can see this is 1 cent. You can see, and this is 2 cent. Now, if this is 5 cent, there is also 2 cent. Now I can use this to buy something. You can see I can use it to buy something. We still have it. I still spend 1 cent, 5 cent, 2 cent, and 10 cent, 1 euro, 2 euro. It's just like 1 naira. This is 5 kobo. This is 1 kobo. If it were to be in Nigeria now, this is 1 kobo. If it were to be in Nigeria now, this is what we are supposed to have, 1 kobo. But despite all that, they have reduced, they have devalued the money. Now, 5 naira, 10 naira is now useless. It can't even afford pure water. Then 50 naira has also lost its feet. 20 naira, nowhere to be found. And 10 naira, all has been lost. So we are going to start using from 100 naira to maybe from 100 naira to top. We are going to be, well, let me play this video before we look at that and see. Since the CBN governor has finally joined politics, maybe the treasury has been emptied. He has looted everything that is there. But we are watching you people with with a corner eye. Muna continue to the loot to not be this country. Muna continue to the loot to impoverish others. You see banditry. You see insecurity. This is early morning. You don't want people to be useful. Of course, everybody will become useless now. Even you that is looting the money, you might not have the opportunity to eat that money. That is my promise and my prayer for everyone who is looting to impoverish others. You will not see the opportunity to eat that money. Since you say that people will never grow, the life that Oyibo people are trying to balance everything so people can live like humans, at least live this life, and where we go, I don't know. When person dies now, you go to somewhere else, we don't know where the person goes to. They say don't go, either you go heaven or go fire, I don't know. But whatever happens, at least this one that you and I, we are seeing now, let us leave it to an average at least. But in Nigeria, they have said no. They are looting their useless lives away. And you want to enjoy it. And when Boko Haram or even bandits kidnap you and demand for ransom, you say, they don't kidnap a politician boogie there. Una no one made this country better. And that is why insecurity is on the high rise. And one loot. Elon Musk. Tell me whether the richest man are looting in they do. Elon Musk, is he a looter? Donald Trump, have you heard that he looted before? Joe Biden, did you hear that he's looting and they are probing him? George Bush, them, I've not heard, they are probing him because of looting. Obama is walking up and down. Nobody have heard, they are proving Obama now because of the money he looted. Never. But come to Africa, the one in power is currently looting the highest money you can ever imagine. And they are not even investing it in Africa or Nigeria. They are investing it in Europe and America. What a foolish set of people. Very useless. You are useless if you are the looter. Watch this video and see. We cannot continue to stay in such a country. Listen to this.
The coalition of northern groups had in June last year taken the National Assembly and the Attorney General of the Federation to court, seeking to stop the constitution review exercise and in its place conduct a referendum to determine who remains part of Nigeria. Over the months, various ethnic groups filed applications for joinder as interested parties. At today's proceedings, the presiding judge, Justice Inyang Ekwo, joined all the interested parties in the suit and subsequently fixed October 20th for hearing.
What the plaintiff are asking for in the first place is an opportunity for all Nigerians, be given the chance to decide whether they want to stay in Nigeria or not. It's their rights. And we actually called for that. We felt by the provisions of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, every citizen of any African country has a right to say he's no longer interested in remaining in that country, not just Nigeria.
The Council for the Igbo Nation speaks on the reason for joining the suit.
It's a very good day for the country, Nigeria. Why do I say so? Because today, you can see the courts in its magnanimity granted all the motion for joinder, and we are now properly joined. The Igbo Nation is now properly joined in this matter. Yes, is that there should be that they should allow this the citizens of this country, the nationality of this country, to conduct a referendum to determine whether they will continue to remain in this country as one entity, or whether they will go their separate ways. That is our main prayer in this suit.
However, the Ijaw Nation has a contrary view.
The Ijaw Nation is not and has never been and can never be part of the Biafra Republic. If there is any republic we should have or are entitled to, is the Ijaw Republic and not Biafra Republic. So we need to be joined to assert our territories that have been forcefully incorporated into the Biafran map. We want a nation of our own called the Ijaw Republic, where we can administer our resources.
According to the coalition of northern groups, their suit is to stem what they call the tide of violence being allegedly done by the agitation for the secession.
All right, so that is that. Una don't hear him. Una don't hear from the man. His own major problem is for Ijaw Nation. But when you see the Igbos are bearing the brunt of this whole agitation, with it, the Igbos are the people who are even making this country to have even a rethink. It is the agitation of Igbos that led the coalition of northern groups to take this case to court. Why we continue to agitate for this country to break through referendum. We'll continue. Now let's look at this small money here, how they want to manage it. Lower denomination Naira notes, now useless to Nigeria's economy. They will be phased out. Central Bank of Nigeria have spoken. You don't read. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, says it will soon phase out the circulation of the lower denominations of the Naira, making this known at an e-Naira sensitization exercise in Asaba Delta State on Friday. Aminu Bizi, CBN consultant on e-Naira, disclosed that the 5 Naira, 10 Naira, and 20 Naira notes, which have been weakened by the declining purchasing power of the Naira, will soon be out of circulation. So very soon, you'll now be seeing 20 Naira, 10 Naira, and 5 Naira again. Now you start spending from 50 Naira upwards in Nigeria. So very soon you may not be seeing 5 Naira, 10 Naira, or 20 Naira notes in circulation because CBN is using money to print those notes. At the end of the day, the 5 Naira, 10 Naira, 20 Naira will be abused, Mr. Bizi said. Further making a case for the wide adoption of e-Naira, Mr. Bizi disclosed that the Apex Bank was losing money replacing mutilated notes abused by market women and traders and other members of the public. Mr. Bizi suggested that the e-Naira platform will be made available for transactions as low as 50 Naira. So you start spending notes from 50 Naira. So I don't know which one is this e-transaction. E-transaction in a country that doesn't have light. So some of these people need beating for their brain to correct. A country that doesn't have light wants to use e-Naira. I think that e-Naira should be electronic something. You have your e-Naira, before you even get down, you can scan the keke scanner barcode and you pay his fare of 50 or 100 Naira. So why should you go and queue to withdraw money? Is it not for you to spend? So if these market people accept e-Naira, people don't need to cash, he asked. The CBN stated this as part of its Naira initiative, which aims to promote financial inclusion and a cashless economy. Even Europe now never get cashless economy. America, they never still get this cashless economy. To utilize the e-Naira account to conduct transactions at a sensitization exercise held on Friday at Asaba famed Ogbongongo market, with smaller denominations constantly losing their value due to the Naira's diminishing purchasing power. The CBN claims it is squandering money by issuing the notes, which are then abused by the populace. So they want to go e-Naira now on a country that doesn't have light. How is it going to work? Buhari, your regime has looted more than Abacha. I must confess. Your regime alone has looted more than Abacha, because even Nigeria no get money reach that time of Abacha. But this Buhari regime, no level. Everything now from top to bottom. From top to bottom. I beg, let me know what you think about it, and I will see you guys on the next update. God bless you, and thank you.